Olá a todos novamente. Mais uma entrevista rápida neste Festival Internacional do Cavalo por Sangue Lusitano. Temos connosco o importante criador de cavalos lusitanos no Brasil, nos Estados Unidos da América, grande dinamizador do cavalo, mas é melhor se calhar falar inglês. Now we change to English speaking because we have with us Vitor Silva from Sons of the Wind, important Portuguese based in the United States, and he has a major enterprise connecting horses from Portugal, Brazil and the United States, mainly Lusitano horses. So Victor, how did you start with all this promotion and business from Portugal? You are from Azores Islands, Portugal, Brazil. Now you have a major breeding stud there in Brazil also, but also in the United States you have two spots, Boston and now more in Florida. So tell me how all this developed.
Well, it's when I left Portugal, I left a little bit of my heart back. I always have the passion for the Lusitano horse, and I immigrated to the United States. So all of that was left behind. And I had good friends that brought me to different farms in the United States. So we're talking about 40 years ago. It was a long time ago. And nothing resembled to the Lusitano horse, to the culture that I dream and imagine. So I pursued it to have a Lusitano horse in the States. It was my passion, was my love. I didn't have many at that time. And I called a few people. There was a few in L.A., but very distant. And there was a lady that owned Damascus. Damascus, there was a horse on the Arsenio Cordeiro book, on Os Filhos do Vento, Sons of the Wind book. That was on the arena, and I remember that horse that went to the United States. There was a lady that bought it. So back then, it was not many, the phones that we have today. So I did get her phone number, and I did talk to her. And she's had a tough time importing the horse at that time because it was the pest, the equine pest and all of those things. Then there was basically a dead end. And I wanted a Lusitano horse. The horses back then, we're talking over 30 years ago. There was the Pedro, everything was complicated, and I decided to go to Brazil because obviously when I was here, and I left in 81 to the States, there was a lot of horses that were exported from Portugal to Brazil. So I knew about it. So there was an event there, and I went there for the first time, and I bought the first Lusitano, and basically that's how the Brazilians, there was the way to export horses to the United States. So there was the first Lusitano ever exported from Brazil to the United States. We brought it in. Then I wanted to create a riding school. And that's because what I thought that our horse is the best horse to teach. It's because it has an incredible desire to serve. It's noble. And that was the best horse. And based on that one, I started creating a small equestrian center. And people start coming in. Today we receive about 3,000 students a year. There was a waiting list about 4 months to get in. And it's been the journey, that's how I started this whole dream. Today we have about 150 horses, and through the dream of the horse, and the people have been amazing. It's been an incredible journey, thanks to the horse.
It's true, but you were mainly importing horses, buying horses and having a famous riding school with lots of tradition and sharing the Portuguese heritage. But now you are also an important Lusitano horse breeder in Brazil, Sons of the Wind. You have, I don't know how many mares. You can tell us, how did you start this breeding stuff? Because before you were connecting horses, riding, using horses. Now you are a Lusitano horse breeder, important in Brazil.
So what happened is I never thought I was going to be a breeder because the breeder, you have to have space. It's a lot of investment. It's a lot of time. And where I lived in the United States is not the optimal place. I lived in Massachusetts, so it's very cold. Florida, you cannot afford breeding a horse there. So I associated myself to breeders. Then some of them went out of business. So then I saw there was these amazing mares that I should not let go. So I kept those mares. Even so, I didn't have a square meter of land in Brazil. So I kept those mares because I thought that they were very important. And that's how I started the breeding program. Then obviously me and my wife, we have the passion. She has an amazing passion for the breeding. And I mean, we've been fortunate enough not breeding for a very long time. We already been the champions of the champions. As you saw, we had 3 gold medals on a past event because of those quality mares. And the quality mares that made me a better breeder than I thought I was. But that's how I started. Then as a result of that, we wanted a horse for a specific horse, because sometimes when we put a horse, you don't have the qualities that you wanted to because somebody trained him one way or another. So that is a better way for us to start develop the way we wanted to.
Great. And now you are connecting a lot horses from Brazil bred by you and other breeders to the States, and mainly in dressage, but you are also interested in developing the working equitation. That's it. So you have this major goal of the dressage horse, Olympian equestrian activity, but also with the working equitation promoting.
Because I think when we look at dressage, our horse has been amazing and ranking very high on dressage sport. On the meantime, the working equitation, our horse is the warm blood of working equitation, is the best of the best in working equitation. And I think there is a tremendous need. Our horse is a saddle horse, and for those horses that they don't have to have amazing trots one way or another, they are incredible. They can give more happiness to the individuals that they ever thought they could have by doing working equitation. So now we're going to create a program and things like the way we want to do it. We don't want to do it in the middle of the road. We wanted to do good quality horses, good quality extraction to represent the breed at the best that it should be. And obviously Portugal is the center of everything. Even so, we talked about the Brazil, but we import a lot of horses from Portugal. I was just with the ambassador of Portugal just on the event of June 10th. He participated when the School of Equestrian Arts were there, because it's very important for us to cultivate a culture. We are a very small country, but we've been everywhere. And our horse is a significant and very important on the equestrian art, because that's what people need. The Lusitano gives the pleasure, has the sensibility, makes you feel as a better rider, and basically, that's right. And the industry is the amateur. It is the people that want to have fun, and I think the horse provides all of it.
Victor, thank you very much, and that you can keep on this work promoting Portuguese Lusitanos, Portuguese culture in the States, in Brazil. Keep on the good work. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, António. Always a pleasure.